Thank you so much, Scott. Well, I'm joined now by Mark and Jamie Lilly and her daughter, Selah Grace. They're joining me now to talk about a very important thing that's going on this weekend. That is the Wilmington Walk for Great Strides for a Cure of Cystic Fibrosis. This is happening this weekend on Saturday. We'll get more into that later as we're going on. Well, we introduced you guys to Jamie and her daughter last year this week to talk about the disease. And we wanted to go ahead and start things off with you guys just sharing a little bit of your story here real quick. How long you guys have been in Wilmington and a little bit about the CF community here right now.
We've been here almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years this year, and we've been a part of the CF community since Selah was born almost 4 years ago. So it's a great community that has really helped us learn the journey of CF, what it looks like, but also to kind of have people that we can connect with that know what it's like.
Yeah, so, and it's actually not a small community whatsoever.
No. It's pretty big. I think it's about 40 families just in the New Hanover area, and I think.
And this year has been a very dynamic one for you guys. Last year we talked, a lot of change was going on, and some of that was brought in this year. And we want to go ahead and dive in and introduce you guys to what the past year has been like for the Lilly family, for their daughter Selah, who has CF. And here's that story in her mother's own words.
I did it!
Yeah!
We're so grateful that we have made it a year. It was a year on Easter. Last Easter she spent in the hospital. CF becomes a lot more real in that moment. We had done treatment for pseudo and was without it for about 2 months, and then in the fall we found out that she had it again. The hard part was Pseudomonas was always the big scary thing. You know, if you Google it, you hear scary things like mortality associated with mortality rates and things like that. And as a parent, you don't want to see that. But up until that point, she had only grown a tiny amount, a handful of times. So we started doing cycled Toby, which is a 6-month process of on and off meds. We had to do more aggressive treatment because it hadn't been able to be well eradicated for 8 months. She had grown it multiple times in about 8 months. As a parent, you know, what did we do wrong? You know, we've been doing the medicines, but now it's even more than she's ever grown before. But then you also have to remember, you just keep doing. You keep doing treatment. You do what you can, and when she's on and off month and she's not doing treatment, you get her outside and you have fun. And she's happy. She's having a good time. So even though it was a little troubling, I feel like we've grown a lot through it. We are definitely so grateful that we didn't end up back in the hospital this year, but we try to keep in mind that when it does happen again, we'll be prepared for it. It's really empowering because Selah can see other people with CF, especially other kids, and see them having fun. But for us as parents, we get how phenomenal of an event it is. It's about fundraising, but it's also about coming together as a community. And so to be able to be in community with other people that understand your journey is emotional, but exciting at the same time.
Very exciting. So we want to get this out there. The Great Strides Walk in Wilmington is being held this weekend at Hugh McCray Park, happening pretty early in the morning, 9 a.m. is when folks can go out there and join teams. There's a load of teams we have this year for this walk. Their team, Selah Grace. You guys have done pretty good fundraising-wise, not just to throw it out there for everybody to know, but not too bad at all. You're ahead of us right now, my team. My team, Drew and Josh, for me and my brother, taking part our 2nd year in this walk. And this is how many years for you guys being a part of that walk?
This is the 3rd year.
3rd, yeah.
Yeah.
3rd year. And it's looking pretty good, but there's always more we can ask for you guys to help out their team, our team, the loads of other teams. We'll be sure to join you guys with more information of how you can donate to their team and their cause and the cause we're all trying to get out there this weekend for the Great Strides Walk here in Wilmington. We'll have more information on that later on. Mark, Lilly, thank you guys so much for joining me and sharing this story once again this year. So glad you guys can make it back.
Thank you very much. It was wonderful.
Thank you, guys. Well, straight ahead, want to feature your event on WWAY. If you have a community event or nonprofit you want to share with our viewers, let us know. Email newsroom@wwaytv3.com to get more information on how you can be with us on Good Evening Wilmington to get the word out.